Well, people, I don't know about you, but I am very excited for today, as I am every single episode of this career mode. Beautiful viewing numbers, still 4 seasons deep. As 4 seasons deep, we are really pushing to make it very quickly to the top. As yes, people, welcome back to episode number 4 of season number 4, all the 4s of the FIFA 23 Grimsby to Glory career mode here on the MWS channel. As if you haven't already subscribed to the MWS channel, make sure you go down below, hit the big red button just before this video starts. That is the little ask that I have, little request. If you want to fulfill that request, I will thank you very, very much. And also, if you don't want spoilers, which are on the screen, which I always forget to flick off of, make sure you do watch the previous episodes to see where we are in the league, see how we did against teams, see our signings, if you're missing a transfer window or whatever. Episode number 2 is a big one for transfers this year, as I have already spoiled it. We are 7th in the division, and I'm going to show you the games we have today, as we have Sheffield Wednesday, a close club. We're not yet to play them already in this career mode, so a very exciting one there on the Wednesday, before Luton on the Saturday. Tight week this one, as I think I'm going to play this first game, because these spoiler alerts from the last couple of results, so I want to turn this form completely around, away from that defeat. Luton Town will be simulated. Watford, 100% played the week after. Then we'll simulate Birmingham, because we've got a big break for that one. And then we'll decide who we want to play at the time between them 3 teams. Bristol City, Stoke City and Pompey. As you can see in the league, we've got this game in hand, which is a good thing because we can jump straight back into those playoff places, which is an incredible statement to make in this career mode, as it looks like the team definitely needs changing round, as we do have a very tight schedule right here, so it is going to need changing round quite a little bit. Need a centre-back on this bench. It looks like Kilger's going to jump onto it. Gleno's still yet fully fit, so Headley back in. And Watmore's actually very tired, so I'll go for Dan Cox. And, why can't I select players right here? I'll take Cameron down. Sorry, Cameron. As the team is Allsop in goal, chased by the bench keeper. If you haven't seen last episode, please do check that out to see what I'm on about. We've got Captain Coyle at right wing back with Mark, Godwin, Scales and Headley now at left wing back. We've got Deli Bashiru, Harry Clifton and Reggie Stone in the middle of the park with Cullen and Coxey up front. We're going to go with the 2 left footers. As Pritchard did get a chance, but I think I'm going to pop Josh Scales back on that bench. It gives us more versatility, more options, as hopefully there's only one option for the team right here, and that is 3 points. And the away side's line-up is Jack Marriott up front, good option, with Josh Windass, George Byers, Dennis Adrian and Will Vauxhall. Surprised to let Deli Bashiru go now, looking at the midfield. Vauxhall, a very good player, with Jaden Brown, Ikewe for Maywo, ex-Grimsby, Jeanvier and Kirk, right wing back. He looks very weak, as Cameron Dawson is in goal. I'm pretty sure they tried selling him at one point. Cairo on the bench, who looks a decent player, but it's a relatively similar rated team, which makes me feel a bit better. Can't lie, definitely makes me feel better, as Coyle straight away on the ball into Harry Clifton. Reggie Stone now straight away, and this is a bit of a kick clash. Oh, I don't like this. I mean, you can make it out, but it's not great with the stripes, as Deli Bashiru against his former club. Hopefully, seeing him in a stripy kit, they won't want to pass it to him, as he's going to go for a shot from range and put it over. Sometimes just got to give it a go, as Coxey running away with the ball right here. He's going to have to come back inside into Harry Clifton. Clifton to the side of him. That's through to Liam Cullen, and Harry making a good run inside here. Captain Harry Clifton! And that was easy for Cameron Dawson in goal. Not a great shot at all. We slightly made it easy for him, as we've got runners behind us. Big block from our man at the near post, as Liam Cullen with a turnout right there. Into Reggie Stone. Reggie Stone into Cullen. Cullen's going to try and go out wide here into Louis Coyle. And Coyle can't get his pass off. And Harry with a dodgy touch gives Wednesday the ball back. The Owls getting round Scales right there, like he's not even there. And it's finished into the bottom corner for 1-0. A shocker from them to begin us with. Just too easy for Windass. It is poor defending from Liam Scales, how he got turned that easily. His second big mistake of the season, as it's put past Ryan Allsop for 1-0 visitors. Need to do something to change that, I think, straight away, as Coxey. Slide challenge came in on him a little bit, but he's going to keep hold of the ball very nicely. Coyle to whip this one in. Reggie Stone was ready to pounce, but still couldn't get a clear header on that one. Tackle from Godwin coming that far out of defence is not great. As look at that, they've got the gap on us again. Scales got to mark his man. Mar's got to mark his man here, as he does get the tackling, but defensively all over the place in the first half an hour or so, as it's into Coxey right here. Cullen trying to run in behind. Poor pass. Unlucky. Very unlucky, as Clifton backwards into Coyle. Coyle needs to get that forwards, as he does. Straight into Cullen, who turns away and gets a pass through the middle onto Dan Cox. Round the side again. Not going through for us, as there's actually no added minutes, really, is there? 1-0. Shocking half so far. And I don't mean half, but game, for a team that, of course, is, I would say, at our level. It's disappointing to be losing to, of course. If we were behind against a Watford, a Brentford, excuse me, but one of those teams, I'd, of course, not be too happy, but it'd be a bit more reasonable than this one. Still, this is down to a mistake. I need to stop waffling, as Reggie Stone needs to start attacking. Coxey with the ball. Tackled, but it falls back to Stone. Into Delibashiru. Cullen cutting through that gap like a knife through butter, but still not getting the ball. And that'll be our throw-in. Let's get going, Mariners, as Clifton, edge of the box. Delibashiru, he's got a gap, and what a save. Cameron Dawson has made another good save in this one, as we're going to get Dan Watmore onto the field, or Duncan, should I say, and take Dan Cox off, as that's a decent ball in. Kirk with the header away, only punched by the keeper. If we can get someone on this, where Harry is there, straight onto Reggie Stone, we could do something about this. Flash it across the box. Just can't get underneath that. Defender's too tall. Onto Harry. Got a bit of a gap. Harry Clifton turning inside. Not going to shoot, but not going to get his pass off. Unfortunate, as Godwin round the corner. And Harry Clifton onto Cullen. Cullen's going to turn and face, as Reggie Stone should be coming off the field in a minute. As he's missed that. It's a good job, because that is not great from Reggie right there. Started the season off perfectly, but not there, as Maguire Drew's on the field for these set pieces, which we are racking up. And Eccles for Coyle. Want to save Coyle for the next game, despite us needing to win this game. Maguire Drew here is going to pass it into Harry. Ball inside. That's a brilliant one. On to Cullen on a turn. And another save from the keeper. 20 minutes now to go. We're going to whip this in. The different player this time. Godwin with the header. And what a header from the centre-back, who hardly ever scores in this team. It might be his first Mariners goal for Godwin Malif, the central defender of the five, the leader of the pack at the back, with a brilliant header right there. Got in front of his man. And that, where the keeper is diving to, is a very well executed header. As now Cullen on the ball again. Liam Cullen to slowly jog it forward. Gives it into Maguire Drew. Maguire Drew tried to get it around the corner, but just couldn't do that. Harry Clifton. That's through the middle again. Onto their man. Adrian, or Adeiran with the ball. Onto Duncan Watmore, though. And now we can charge forward again. Man on us back. Jeez. Difficult to get away from him, as we've made the last change, which is Caden Jackson. As this has dropped into Niall Marr. Shall we just go for it? Why not? That's why, because it's just maybe cost us the 3 points. Poor decision making from me. I saw the headlights, and I'm pretty sure Niall Marr did as well. Can we try and get this ball? Iorfa, I think that is on the field now. Dominic Iorfa with a, I can't even speak, smart turn on Caden Jackson, as Josh Eccles is back defensively. I mean, I don't want just a point, so let's get the ball and get forward, boys, shall we? Through the gap onto Caden, but the referee's blown early for a 1-1 draw. Some boos, some cheers. Mixed bag, which I think is the best term to describe that game. Into the bottom of the playoffs now. Into 6th. As I'll take it, I guess. I will take it, Niall Marr. Thanks for the first team football. I mean, he is around the squad quite a lot. Do not mind that at all. As Luton Town is a quick turnaround and a simulated game. This is what we're going with. Less tired players on the bench. McAtee on the bench. Gleno, Moon, Morris and Jackson are the changes, because I wasn't happy with the draw. Of course, made that obvious. Still in the playoffs, yes, but not happy with just a singular point. So, Luton Town at home, lower down in the league. Oh, and it's a 3-0 stinker of a defeat. Doherty, Adebayo and McJanet. We need to change up. That's not a good result, and in fact a 3-0 defeat drops us on goal difference all the way to 10th. Lowest we've been, but still not disheartened. Every team is very close together. We've got a bit of a gap on 12th, which I hope we don't fall below, but of course, Watford, difficult game. Carter Hodgson wants to play. I'll rely on you when it matters most. It does say he's an important player. But then we've got Ryan Alsop. Made it very difficult having two quality goalkeepers at the club, as James Kirk. Sheffield United want a loan to buy. I'll accept that because it's over $1 million on the loan to buy, which is reasonable. In the academy, oh, Bobby Dennis looks a player. But I am going to keep him there a little bit longer because the squad is very full, and I don't want more messages like Hodgson's from the youth who aren't happy with the game time. As you know what? After conceding 3, of course, he's an amazing player, but he does need a rest at some point. He hasn't had one since, what, last season when we dropped out of the cup. I'm going to give Hodgson a chance to shine. Alsop has dropped, or has been dropped, should I say, as Jasper Moon still in, Gleno still in, Bryn still in, Delibashiru for Harry's the change I've made, and of course the strikers, Cullen and Watmore. We're going to go for Cameron on the bench as well, over Caden Jackson, because of course, not agreeing on his contract. Maybe Cameron could try and take that chance, although his stats are declining at an inconsiderable rate, which we do not want to see. Maguire Drew dropped as well, McAtee still on that bench. As how's it going to go against a solid team right now? Watford level on points. This is a big one. At Vicarage Road as well, another stadium ticked off as Adley up front. And Julian. What a partnership that is. With Domingos Kina behind them. Edo Katembe. They've got their own Delibashiru. I think it might be his brother. I'm not too sure, of course. But Tom Delibashiru with Ken Sema. Sierra Alta. Hines, that's an easy one. Thomas Callas, Marshall Rutte, and Angelini in goal. On the bench, Decore's back at Watford. Bruato, a good player. Oh, Sotalo, a good one. And Kalu. Close point-wise, but definitely not going to be a... well, it might be a close game. Not a closely contested one. It'll be difficult as Hodgson calls straight into action with a brilliant save, you've got to say. That is magnificent from him. Against Slaven Bilic's men as the header, though. He doesn't save that one. He doesn't save that one. It's Luling at the near post. Is it Luling or Julian? I can't even remember. I thought I saw an L on the shirt. I'm not sure. All I'm sure about is that we need to wake up a bit more than this. We need to mark up, and Hodgson looked a bit like he was doing a star jump right there. Not to jump on his back. He made a good save. But then that just goes past his glove. Need a quick response against Super Slab's men. As Louis Coyle out wide there. That is one of the best crosses I've seen from a player on this career mode. And no one is there to just get on that. Bit shameful, to be fair, as now we've got to defend a little better than this. They've just passed it round Gleno, who is still a bit tired. And they've got to run on. A man in the middle. Got to put the pressure on with Godwin. It's around him. Slid in. Voice break again, but it's a good job we slid in because we've actually got it from doing so. As Reggie Stone to come forward. Not a great tackle on him, but nothing given. Another shameful decision, if you ask me, as they've got a man in the middle, running through. And it's straight at Hodgson, you know. Very lucky, I would say, actually, to not concede right there, as Delibashiru on the turn into Duncan Watmore. Now we need to get forward again, as he's going to pass it out wide into Gleno. I see Cullen peeling off a little bit. He knows how to get in heading positions. Was there for it. Sometimes defenders just come out on top, though, as a pass through the middle. Now it's on to Delibashiru. Tackled by his brother, I'm pretty sure. Not a great one as well. He's going to get a warning. As we'll take this free kick really quickly. That's going to cause problems. Home in the Delibashiru camp. As Moon out to Coyle. Still need to get forward. We've picked it up, to be fair, after conceding as... oh... that sums our chances up, really. Smashing it into each other's face. That is absolutely what you want to see. As Reggie Stone keeping the ball away from his man into Louis Coyle. Can we get this down the wing a little bit? It's Bryn Morris going forward. Trying to pull up with the massive defender right here in Celalata, I think it is. But we don't get there as there's a turn in the middle and it's gone out wide. Coyle coming across into Sema. Sema we've got to try and block off. Slid in there. Not done too well. Ball in the middle and a tackle on Bryn, or by Bryn Morris. All confused because it's been a bit of a naff half again. It is 1-0 Watford. Come on, lads, step it up as a pass straight away. Into Reggie Stone, out to Louis Coyle. I don't want this being us falling off again. 3, oh no, he's 5 without a win, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we drew against Swansea. We got a win before that. We drew against Swansea, drew against Sheffield Wednesday, lost against Luton, and it might be 4 actually. Not great as a ball into the box. Got tall defenders, but I still can't go through the middle of them. Difficult game as Doucouré gets a big cheer as he comes onto the field, and that's a brilliant tackle from Godwin, having the episode of his life to be fair. Duncan Watmore through one goal right here on a bit of an angle, cuts inside and a save from the keeper. A very good save, but now it's our corner. We know what they did from theirs. Reggie Stone to whip it towards Cullen. What a chance for Liam. How has he not took that though? That's another big chance. As we've got the pass off into Liam Cullen again. Deli Bashiru has to go backwards. Ball forwards though right now as we're going to give it round. Flick on. Here is Louis Coyle. Just getting in the middle. Reggie Stone. No. Gotta pull the trigger as Jasper Moon with a flick on into Gleno. We're stepping it up definitely in this second half. As the ball just kicked away. Talking about Lulin being a threat. Let's talk about Reggie Stone if he would have finished that one off. Very, very frustrated with that one. But what can you do? As a ball over the top, we can defend. That's what we can do. Gleno come to this side a little bit. At least his right side now. Pass through. Blocked off. Still tackled though as Marshall through the middle. Intercepted by Harry. Reggie Stone with a pass straight on. And Cullen's pointing to where he wants it. Can't feed that through though. Too long from Watmore. As I don't want to take Reggie off or Cullen. So I'm going to put McAtee on up front. See if he can do the job for Watmore as a tackle in there. Oh, beautiful footwork from Moon. As we do get this away. Deli Bashiru, that was a brilliant pass to try and get us away here. Watmore, can he do something before he comes off? He's got a ball down this wing. Can he just flash it across the net? There is Cullen, who does header it home with 10 minutes to go. Liam Cullen with the leveller at the Hawthorns. Oh, not the Hawthorns. That's the Baggies at Vicarage Road. Getting confused with Billich's men, but not confused in the box right there as Liam Cullen, the Welshman, just dived straight at that one and headers it through the keeper. Superb. As we're going to get that ball around the corner, Harry Clifton to pass it forward into Liam Cullen right here, who's going to keep the ball and wait for some support around him. Clifton there. We've got a ball into the box if we can find it, but we don't. 5 minutes to go in this one. I mean, if we could steal a win. If we could steal a win, I would be very impressed with these Mariners. And I'd really want it. McAtee's in the middle somewhere. John trying to go towards it, but still it is cleared. And still, don't let them break on us. Adley and Luling still on the field as it's through to the Frenchman. Can we get a tackle in? Moon has been superb. No way! Behave. Gave a foul for it as the ball whipped in. Header away. Straight into McAtee as McAtee's lost it in a dangerous position. Got to be right side as Moon. Still falls to him! Oh, and Watford fans are gonna hate that one. Grimsby fans can breathe as if we win this header, maybe one last chance. We don't, as it is a stalemate at the Hawthorns. I'll take that, you know. A very solid team on paper again, and a positive enough result. We take that and we keep on going as progress assessments. A position change for Tommy Shepherd. That should actually be a very positive one, actually. What's it going to do? 65 rated. He's into first team contention with that, I would say. Brilliant other young player at centre-back, like Dennis in the academy. Brilliant progress. I mean, that is just what you need. As in the league, 9th. 9th's not bad. Still above Sheffield United, Norwich, the likes of them. Still joint with Watford. Brentford just a bit above, I think. As moving into Birmingham, this is a simulated one, however. As in fact, he does feature on the bench right here alongside Mar. I'm going to go for 2 centre-backs because when you think about it, 3 defensive options, 3 at the back. It allows for manoeuvre. We've got Limby on the bench now. Morris dropping out altogether as Harry's in. McAtee's on the bench with Coxey. And I don't know how Watmore's still starting. I might actually go for McAtee. Let's see how Johnny can do over Dunk. I mean, he's younger, and Duncan Watmore does score in big games at the end of games. Maybe he needs to be playing at the end of them, and maybe we've been forgetting that all along. So, Oh dear, I've clicked play. I've clicked play on Birmingham. We'll play Birmingham. And oopsie, I know what I said. I clicked play on Birmingham. So let's play Birmingham, I guess. As, oh my days, a decent player up front. Fagundes, Josh Andrews, Junior Bacuna. Is it Bacuna? Bacuna. Jordan James, Ryan Stirk, Connor Ogilvie. I don't know how you say these names. Nico Gordon, Marcel de Jong, Figueroa, Josh Williams, and Buntic. Okay, it's a solid team. Jordan Graham still going on the bench. And Tahith Chong still at Birmingham. Gonna be a difficult one. Now we're playing it. Let's see how we can do in it. As Cullen on a turn straight away. Back into Liam Cullen. He needs to go backwards into Harry Clifton. Clifton straight through the middle onto McAtee. Still looking for his first goal for the Mariners since his return for almost a million. As here is Johnny McAtee trying to dribble around. Unfortunate. Gleno with a tackle. Deli Bashiru through the middle onto Harry right here. He's got a chance to shoot, you know, as Harry. Had a bit of curl on that one. Was offered the chance here at Freeman Street, of course, again. Searching for that win, which I desperately want to come right now. As we don't get on that in the middle. But Deli Bashiru just hits him on the back of the head. Unlucky with that one. Tackle from Jasper Moon through the middle. It's Clifton now onto Cullen. Cullen's got to jog forward and he's got to turn in that gap into Deli Bashiru, looking for that gap down low. And a good save from the keeper. I thought that was a big chance, as it was really. And a corner from it. Reggie Stone glancing at the near post. Still it falls to Harry Clifton again. Straight at his man. I don't know if you would have audibly heard it, but I just really badly bit my tongue. But we're gonna soldier on through with the tears, as that's not a great ball. It's intercepted, and now they have the chance to come forward. Round the side, into Godwin Malief, straight onto McAtee. McAtee with a gap is going to power this one up. It's going to take a deflection, and it's not going to go out. So we've got to fight for this back. Deli Bashiru, who's really going for it in this game. With a read, Reggie Stone can't fit through that gap. And Jasper Moon with the ball forward now into Godwin Malief. Tried to get a tackle in there and haven't done so. Into Louis Coyle, as we'll pass this out rather sharply from the back. Now into McAtee again, round the side. Tackled, however, ourselves, as now there's runners forward, and we've got to watch out for it. Passes straight into Godwin, however, and Harry Clifton to pass that forward through the gap into Reggie Stone. Stone now to run it. Reggie to keep on going. Here he is. Can he get this out wide? Man jumps over it. Chance to cross it. Cullen's arriving! And I think the defender just put it back to his keeper and forced him into another save, but we haven't took the chance. The half-time whistle does go here at Freeman Street. 0-0 with Birmingham so far. You've got to say, though, if we don't get 3 points from this, I will be not devastated, but quite upset, because this is a game we've thoroughly dominated. No offence to them, but the away side look like they don't know what to do when we're coming at them every single time, but we're going to watch for these counters. Got 5 at the back, which should watch out for them, as in real life, despise Grimsby, 5 at the back. Lost at the weekend to Hartlepool, 5 at the back against bottom of the league. What was that about? Changed it to it, didn't work, as it is hopefully going to work for us right here, however, still, as that's a good run. We're going to run in behind right there, but Deli Bashiru doesn't find Cullen. Still, though, good fighting back for it. Back into Bashiru in the middle. Good save. Domination still, as Reggie Stone to whip that one in. It's over McAtee, who has been quite decent in this one. Goodwin on the edge of the box. That looked a decent one. I really think that was going in if the defender didn't get there. As headed down from Harry. Passed around the corner, but still we do get this ball back. Deli Bashiru still yet to make a change. Reggie Stone. What a save from the keeper that one is. I don't want to make a change so far as well. Playing really well. Stone to whip this one in. That's towards Cullen, who doesn't get there. Back out wide, though, from Harry into Bashiru. Liam Scales. Looks like he was going to go for a volley at one point, but still got this ball. Scales again does go for the volley to the keeper. It's not the best return to Blundell Park for John McAtee in this save, but still, he's going to come off and make way. Should have scored that. Not going to get too angry, as they've got to run forward right here. That could have been the chance. Although we've dominated on shots, that could have been the big one, as Coyle with a brilliant tackle, and he's going to run forward. He's going to cut away from his man, Cullen, through the middle. We've got the run through the middle as well of Reggie Stone, who's coming across, heads it down, and there we go. That looked like it was going wide to me, but Reggie to bail us out. 1-0 against the Brummies. Brilliant finish as well. What a chip over the top. We'll also get dunk on for a little while as Big Reg, bottom bin. Brilliant finish. Our most dominant display of the season has to be said here. Yes, only 1-0, but worthy of it, as we might get another one right here. Reggie Stone through the middle. He scored a couple of braces this season, cuts away. But Connor Oglieve, I think it is, with a brilliant read. Coxey has only got 1 goal this season, but he is that feisty player off the bench. See, he's still trying to chase it down. He's our number 9. However, they've got to pass off and round the corner into Junior Bacuna. Through the middle onto De Jong. Off the bench, cutting inside. Run through the... Lads. Ferranguinez with it. Talk about not being able to win. I know it's the championship, but no. We've been worthy winners. Steve Hodgson cannot save that one. 1-1. Cannot believe it. I guess we've just got to throw everything at it late on here, as we have all game. And it looks like we might get a draw, but the worst thing is, no clean sheet. Even with it being a draw as bad as it is, as we can't get that pass through, still, we get that one through onto Duncan Watmore off the bench. He's got a bit of a gap, you know. Never mind. I told you it's a big goal-scoring player. Yes, we thought we'd bottled it, but Duncan Watmore off the bench to see us good for the victory. We're up there celebrating. We've needed this win, and we might get it. Pure brilliance. Just a run round the corner from Dunk, and he drills it into the top corner. Yes, we've needed it. When they thought they'd got a point, Watmore has different ideas as Scales keeping hold of this ball. Through the middle, Clifton can't get that pass off, so now we've got to defend a little bit better. It's a turn. It's a chip over the top. Do not concede, boys. Referee. There we go. There's a big 3 points at home. And oh, it looks like there was some squaring up after the game. But I don't care, because they're walking around with 0 points after this game. We'll take that good result and run on with it as James Kirk. Short term with Sheffield United. Okay, I mean, it is a loan to buy, but we can recall him if it goes really well for him. As we are 7th, still going really well for us. We can jump into them playoffs if we get the results that come our way soon enough. Have we played? Yeah, we've played 3 games today. That went very quick, as Kirk's loan move was negotiated quickly. As we keep on simulating up here, and Bristol City, we've got a run of 3 quick games. I mean, on good form now. I'm hoping these simulations will be okay. As McAtee, sorry mate, but you've got to come out. We've got to put our man in. As, I mean, Eccles is doing well. I think as well, maybe this disheartens some, it's time for Allsop to go back in. He's had 2 games, Hodgson, a win and a draw, but he's conceded in both. And of course, it's better, Allsop. He is better. As harsh as it is to admit, as Harry Clifton getting more physical. Love it. Stepping up to the championship as as we're going to get into this one. Bristol City away from home as well. Duncan Idahan, an ex-player in their defence, as 1 draw. Sam Bell, an ex-player as well, who scores against us. I forgot about him. But Cullen gets us a point. It's okay. It knocks us down a bit, but I'm not too disheartened as West Ham. Not happy with the Limby's appearances. Okay, make us pay him less, and maybe I'll pay him because he's good value. I don't know what to say to that message, as we need to probably change this team up a little bit. Eccles can play at left wing back, actually. He can, but Headley probably should go in there if we are going to change something. We're going to change the defence up. I'm going to shove Tommy Shepherd in. I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep Scales in there, I think. I know I like to rotate this team a lot, but with the championship, we've got to. I might change both strikers. Cullen on the bench to come on. Cox and McAtee up front on the right side seats. As Shepherd makes his full league debut here in the championship at home to Stoke. In a good position themselves, but they're more tired than us. How's it going to go? A 2-2 draw, and it is a brace for John McAtee, who is off the mark, back in town colours. I remember last time he was in this kit, scoring at the London Stadium to send us up, as Brown got 2 for them. Jacob Brown, a good player. We take another draw. I think I'm more happy about the McAtee goals than the actual result, as 9th in the table still. Top half is sensational for us. Of course, I do push the players to get the very best, as Kilgore wants to come in. Got to tell him I'll make the decisions. Sorry, mate, we are getting good centre-backs through the door, and that is harsh on him, because he is a decent player. As we might change this up a little bit. Shepherd, left-footed, 5-star weak foot. Perfect centre-back he looks. As we're going to go Excuse me, a little bit there. Going to go with a different team. Again, I know, but Cullen up front with McAtee. Left footer on the left, right footer on the right. We're going to go for that. Still a couple of little bits of fatigue, but of course substitutions still go ahead as we've got Pompey. We played a lot last season, so I don't mind simulating. What's it going to be? Oh, defeat. Who scored? Reggie Stone. Bishop with 2. Colin Bishop. That's the end of his unbeaten run. Unfortunate. Unfortunate as Gleno progressing. McAtee appreciates the game time. Proud of you, mate. Liam Cox wants more game time. I rely on you when it matters most. Don't get ahead of yourself, Carter. And Kilgore. Wasn't the right opposition, I'll say. Think your right opposition. Maybe cup games and try and impress in those. No offence to you as we drop closer towards Portsmouth, actually, in the bottom half. 11th. 34 points. We're 5 off the playoffs now. That's not too crack-a-lacky, but still, not bad. 7 wins. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I would like better, but them 3 simulations. And the draws that we've had this season, a lot of draws. 1 win in that month, but we start with Barnsley next episode. A decent run to try and get us going again before the window after that one. Excuse me. I am still keeping optimistic, although my voice is on its way out again. Thank you guys for watching this episode right here, though. We are unfortunately going to have to end it. Don't forget to, as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Smashing that subscription and notification bell at the same time, so you're notified on everything. We're almost at 8.2 at the time of recording this. Absolutely phenomenal. So thank you guys very much. Take care of yourselves in a bit. And peace.